Welcome to our three-part seminar on study tips for undergraduates. My name is Leslie Nolan, and I'm going to be presenting our first topic, which is the self and different things you can do with just yourself to improve your study habits. So the first thing is you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, get plenty of good sleep, eat well, keep low stress in your life, because you only have a certain amount of cognitive abilities that we call a cognitive pie that you can use throughout the day to do different tasks and stuff. And so if you're preoccupied with things like you're sleeping or you're tired or you're dealing with different emotions, your cognitive pie becomes diminished. So that's the same thing that goes with good emotional state. You want to make sure that you aren't preoccupied with the loss of a pet or any other kind of negative emotions that you could be dealing with. And then you also want to maintain a positive self-image. So you have a certain schema about yourself in different topics. So if you think to yourself, like, I'm just really bad at math, that's your schema of yourself in math. And so if you're ever struggling with a topic in math, you might think to yourself that you're just, because you're bad at math, that's why you're struggling. And you might not think of it as something that you're just struggling with that topic because you don't understand and that you can work to improve that. But if you think to yourself, like, I'm just bad at math, then you might not work to improve that. And so that's a big important on schemas. You want to be aware of those things that you have about yourself. That way you can see it as an obstacle to overcome and not just something that defines you. So to kind of give a visual representation of this, we have student A and student B. So student A has a healthy lifestyle. They're 6 to 8 hours of sleep, good breakfast, low stress, happy. And this is their cognitive pie. You can see it's unobstructed by anything. They're focused and ready to learn. But then student B only had 2 hours of sleep, no breakfast. They're high stress levels. They're sad from a recent breakup. And so you can see all the different things that are taxing their cognitive pie, and only this little piece here is left for them to use to learn.
For the second part, we have environment, which includes distractions, testing environment, and test difficulty in relating to study tips. As you can see over here, this is studying environment of student A versus student B. For student A, the environment is a lot quieter, there's a lot less distractions. So that student A can selectively attend toward the materials versus over here. Student B is using a lot of divided attention toward like conversations, the lyrics on the music, in the music, and YouTube videos and things like that. And student A is studying an environment that's very similar to the testing environment, whereas student B is obviously not. And over here, you have to-do list of student A and for student B. The first thing for student A is a very high-low test, versus student B, the last thing on the list is a high-low test. So in reference to that, you start off with 100% mental energy in the morning. So what you want to do is you want to spend a lot of those energy towards a very high-low task. So by the end of the day, you can do things like cooking, doing laundry, hygiene, things like that, that requires a lot more procedural memory. Right? And you probably won't want to take a midterm online test at like 10 o'clock at night, because by that time, your mental energy is at a very low point. So you won't perform as well. And the outcome of that is most likely student A doing all of these will receive a pretty high grade of like an A or like a high B. Versus student B, most likely it will be like a low B or like a high C. Right?
All right, so this is our third and final section of tips for studying. It's note-taking. So some of the main points for this is writing. How you write your notes is important. So we encourage you to actually physically write your notes versus typing them. Because when you type your notes, you just kind of automatically write down every word that the professor says, and so there's no kind of processing that information, it's just straight typing it. Versus when you write slower than you type, so you have to sit there and consolidate the information that the professor is giving to you, so that way you can write in fast enough to keep up with what they're saying. So then you end up only writing what's important and more better to study. And so then we want you to encourage you to organize your notes, because when you have better organization of your notes, you're able to see how everything connects and it's easier to study. And that's better for recall on tests and stuff. And then also we encourage you to use visual aids, because visual aids are a way to kind of dual encode the information. So you have the written notes in front of you, but then with the visual aids, you're also able to visually see what it is you're studying, whether that's through a drawing or some kind of foldable that you can use. And so even you can look at the way we've presented the information to you. We have very organized points, and then we usually provide you with a visual aid that is able to both visually have it written and also visually see it. And then Hung is going to join in for the last 2 points on rehearsal and practice tests.
As for, let's get started with practice tests. So a student would be much better recalling the materials if that student generates information that's related to the content. So this is the generation effect, in which you better retrieve the memories. An issue to talk about is the recency and the primacy effect. And this usually happens a lot when there's a lot of materials. Let's say there's like chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're most likely to remember chapter 1 or chapter 4 more. So what you want to do is shuffle around the materials to negate this effect. And one of the key things that your professors might talk about is study ahead of time. Because if you study, let's say, a week or 2 ahead of time, then there's a lot more points of reconsolidation and a lot more points of retrieval. When it comes to test time, you just automatically retrieve the materials right away, versus like having to think a lot about the materials in order to retrieve it. And it's saying that if you can teach someone about a material, then you understand the subject. And that's also part of the generation effect. And lastly, there's the self-reference effect, in which you relate a material to yourself. Like I said, like I'm teaching right now, so I'm retrieving the materials that I'm trying to present to y'all. So that, in a way, I'm using retrieval as referencing to myself.